So here's a case, interesting. This is a chronic case now, not acute like in that ICU. This is a 23-year-old law student. He comes in with chest pain and palpitations, and he's very nervous. He's nervous about exams. He's working himself real hard. Just drive and drive. You know, he can't sleep very well. He's really wound up, works very hard. So any substance comes to mind that could produce such a reaction in a person. Caffeine can, yes. Anything else? There was a few other symptoms I took that allowed me to come to this remedy. Any other ideas? Coca-Cola. Oh, pretty close. This was a different coca. I actually gave him coca leaf, well, in the homeopathic form. Obviously, that contains cocaine. And yes, this is a stimulant effect. So this guy needed something that resembles some kind of a stimulant exposure. We saw very good improvement within a couple of months. Chest pains went away slowly. He calmed down. He was much more comfortable in law school. And over 2 years, he was completely cured. He was perfectly comfortable, no more chest pains, everything was fine. I actually told him to go see a cardiologist in my first visit just to make sure we're not talking about heart disease. He never went. You know, he made an appointment, then he got better and forgot about it. But I suggested, I just love this ambulance. Look at this. It says here, ambulance. This is my oldest card. It's dated 1905. And it's like this for everything. You know, I see a lot of kids for ADD. They do very well. I had a family of 3 boys. One was just having some kind of antisocial behavior. We fixed that. And then the other 2 were ADD in a special class. So we gave them remedies, and a couple of months later, the teacher from that special class comes to my office wondering what it is I did because they did not need to be there anymore in that class. She was very impressed. In most ADD cases, once we get the right remedy, it takes a few months. Let's say we start them in September, and they're getting D's and C's. By May, they might be on B's. You know, they're much better grades and much better responses from the teachers and the school staff. I just love treating this one. You know, I think if we love each other as spouses, you know, we shouldn't be fighting. If we're fighting and we love each other, that probably means there's some disease in either one or the other or both. Or else maybe there's another explanation. Maybe we don't really love each other and we're married because of some disease in one or the other or both. That's possible. So I've had cases where we treat the person and then all of a sudden they stop fighting and things are just wonderful. This nurse told me once, about a couple of months after the beginning of treatment, she came for headaches. Then she says, Doc, she says, you know, headaches are better. And by the way, my husband wanted me to thank you. Now, I have no idea what he means. He just says I'm easier to live with lately. And he's just been nicer to me. That's why I'm nice to him, too. You know, I'm not treating him, I'm treating her. So whatever, you know. That's her. That's her. Yeah, she also didn't have any sex drive, and we fixed that, too. He was happy with that. There's another. Sepia. Sepia is great. You know, a lot of, this is a women's remedy, sepia, usually, although I just gave it to a boy a few days ago. But the classic kind of a thing for sepia is a woman who have had maybe a couple of kids. She's really tired, and the kids are driving her nuts, and she doesn't want to see the husband. Just get away from me now, you know, like that. And you give her sepia, and she calms down, and things all of a sudden start doing better, and now she wants her husband again, and all that. So it's great. There's another Mark Twain. They say, well, yeah, you can tell us, but you know, prove it to us. Okay. So we've got studies. This one is from a homeopathic vet in London. this guy has a friend who is a farmer. And this farmer has pigs. And he had a problem. There were stillbirths in his pig barn, too many stillbirths. So he talked to the homeopathic vet, and they decided to do a study. And the study was they had 10 pigs on one side of the barn and 10 pigs on the other side. And they put homeopathic remedy colophyllum into one side of the barn's drinking water, and on the other side they didn't put any remedy. And of course they did not explain to the pigs that they were treating them with a remedy or placebo. After a duration of the study, they saw that the percentage of stillbirths was 20% on the placebo side of the barn and 10% on the treated side. Interesting. Pigs don't usually care, about remedies or whatever. So, but it's a small study.